All right. Positive energy all the time. Make sure you subscribe to Black on Black Sports. About to get that cranking up. There's a few episodes over there, but it's about to really turn up. So make sure you subscribe to Black on Black Sports. Rep your city, you know how we do. Rep your city. Yeah, about to get Black on Black Sports cranking up. That's going to be fantastic. Showing lots of history. Lots of information. That's going to be rocking and rolling. Of course, I'm representing Chicago, rep your city. Rep your city. Rep your city. Rep your city, rep your city. We got San Jose in the building. We got Austin, Texas in the building. We got Miami-Dade in the building. Yeah. So represent your city. Represent your city. Can't wait to get Black on Black Sports back up. Well, it's up, but I just haven't posted in a while. So I'm looking forward to getting that rock and rolling again. Takes a lot of time, so I had to kind of get myself kind of balanced with other things I got going on so I could squeeze in time for that. So I'm trying to squeeze in some time for that to get that rocking and rolling. Rep your city. Come on in. Come on in. Let us know where you're coming from, where you from. Yeah, Dr. Dre been a billionaire for a while. Rightfully so. One of the best executive producers in the game. Some people don't know the difference between producer and executive producer. Dr. Dre is a producer, but he's mostly an executive producer. That's totally different. Yeah, that's totally different. Executive producer. Diddy is an executive producer. Executive producer is the mastermind of the whole final sound. It's not like a beat maker. It's not like that type of producer. Can I do a live about Angel Reese? She made a horrible business decision. What horrible business decision did she make? Hey, I just found out why G53. She like broke all the records in NCAA basketball. And nobody don't know nothing about her. That's why I'm doing this. Shorty fire. Bro, look at her stats. Look at her stats. Nobody got these stats. Shorty got 977 assists. Oh, man, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. She left the Chicago Sky for the Atlanta Dream. I don't know if that's a business decision or not. No, that's not a bad business decision. No, that's not a bad business decision. Yeah, that's not a bad business decision. That's a good business decision because she's making, check this out. She's making, Angel Reese, right, makes a lot of money. You got to understand, Shaq is helping her. And she didn't make the decision. The Bulls traded her, but that's going to work out really good for her. And I'll tell you why. She makes a lot of money off the court with her swag, her looks, her clothes. That business is going to go up in Atlanta. Right now, her profile off the court is going to be way higher in Atlanta than in Chicago. Oh, she's finna get hell of endorsement deals in Atlanta. Yeah, Off the court, she finna get paid because now she's in the black Hollywood type. Chicago's real conservative. Yeah, she's gonna make a lot of off the court money in Atlanta. A lot. A lot. Because the way sports is now, when you're coming up, you're trying to get your bag activities that's off the court to build your profile for when your career is over. Shaq been showing her how to do that. She's straight. She's straight. They're gonna pack out. They're gonna pack out in Atlanta to come see her. She's gonna pack out. Atlanta's probably the best place she could be, to be honest with you. Yeah. She down there with all them ATL rappers, all the movie stars. It's a lot of movie stars. It's a lot of black celebrities in Atlanta and surrounding areas. Yeah, she gonna make super duper bank. She gonna make bank. She when she hit Atlanta, it's gonna be lights, camera, action. When she hit Atlanta. But tonight, you all, I'm talking about Rori Harmon. Now, I never heard of her. I don't really watch sports anymore too much. I don't really like sports anymore. It's not good. But a younger generation will like it because they don't know the difference, right? So you can't miss what you never had. So they don't know what they're looking at. So they probably think it's great. But I didn't know nothing about it. And I was on my Instagram and I seen this white dude, he was a coach, and he was going off saying, there's this player that's played better than everybody, that's got the stats that nobody got, right? And the whole thing was she wasn't getting no shine. You say, Pharoah, you make a great point that I've been noticed about major black cities. Chicago, D.C., New Orleans, Philadelphia, Atlanta is more of an economic jump off for blacks over other cities. The thing about Chicago is Chicago gets a reputation for being a black city, but Chicago's not really a black city. Chicago's a city got a lot of blacks, but Chicago's not really a black city. And Chicago is a business city. There's a lot of white people living in Chicago and surrounding areas. So just because there's a lot of black people here, right, New Orleans, people be thinking it's a black city, right? Because there's so many blacks here. But it's a whole bunch of whites here too. Because it's almost 2 million people here. So when you live in Chicago, Chicago's not really a black city when you live here. And we're segregated. But when you go in the South Side, that's where the black people live at. But it wasn't done intentionally, like intentional segregation. It was just, that's where they were building the new houses at. And so as they start building from the low end and building further south, further south, further south, more and more people start buying the homes out there, right? The whites live mostly west and north, but they only live west for so far, right? So Chicago, like if you have a circle, you divide it in four, you would have You would have on the south, way out south, you would have blacks and whites. And then when you get up north, you would have whites and blacks. It's switch. You know, the blacks is on the west side when you get up north, but the blacks are on the east side when you get down south, but not really east side because we go all the way over, depending. Right? She made the right move. So let me get back to what I was talking to. So I seen this guy, Vic, shout out to Vic, and he was steaming because he was saying that Rori wasn't getting no publicity and that she just killing all the numbers. And he's saying if it was anybody else, they would be on the front of every magazine. They would be the talk of the country. And he was saying that she got numbers that ain't nobody else going to ever get. So I said, well, they holding down this young lady's popularity. So I went and looked at it, and I was like, oh, my God. Man, ain't nobody got... No, 388 steals. Who got what female got 388 steals? 659 rebounds, 977 assists, and 1,600 points. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, keep it real. Keep it real. She only 5'6". But I went and looked at some footage and she out there doing people. Shorty crazy with it. Shorty crazy with it. Height ain't gonna mean nothing because what she doing, she like an Allen Iverson. She just running around them. She running around them. A lot of times when you're a point guard like that, especially for the ladies, a lot of times like that, the big players help you get more shot offs because can't nobody see you. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody see you. So when them big players run them picks, nobody gonna be able to beat you around the pick. And if you can shoot, you're around, and it's in there. This is for the people who grew up that watch Tiny Nate Archibald, right? Tiny Nate Archibald and Spud Webb. The reason they were so dangerous because they used the big players to hide. You can't see, dude. You ever stick a little player that could really shoot? Hey, man, I don't want that assignment. Give me somebody taller. I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't know. You know, basketball was the passion I played because my hands was just too little. I couldn't jump. Right? I didn't have the legs to jump, but I ain't had the hands to really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Go look it up right quick. I don't know where she's doing that. I don't know nothing about it. I just found out. I'm just trying to help her get her props. That's the only reason I'm over here. I seen, they ain't giving no props. Don't nobody want nobody. Okay, what? Okay, let me give her some props. That's the only reason I'm over here, to put her name in the algorithm, to do my shit, to let everybody know, you know, baby girl been hooping. Give her some respect. So I said, listen, I didn't like the fact I don't feel like she's been getting no publicity. So what are we supposed to do as content creators and as people on this internet? If we see she's not getting the publicity, then all y'all need to go post her picture on your page. on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your X. Just post up there one time and say something. Show us stats, whatever. We ain't got to wait on CBS, ABC, NBC no more. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let her do. I'm not gonna let them do her like that. I'm not. I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna let them do her like that. I'm not gonna do that. Let's take another break, and then we'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. William O'Ree is considered to be a pioneer or the Jackie Robinson of hockey for being the first black player in the National Hockey League. Born in Fredericton, New Brunswick, O'Ree learned to skate when he was 3 years old. He loved to skate any chance he could. Then he started to play organized hockey when he was 5 years old. And I don't care where she played. Still, you got to hoop. You in there with your own competition. You're getting these kind of numbers. You're supposed to get some respect. If you're getting these kind of numbers, if you got almost 400 steals, they talking about, yeah, she's short. Why she got 659 rebounds? Let's make some sense. She got 659 rebounds. All right? She got 659 rebounds. 5'6". 5'6". 977 assists. 977 assists. Her handle's crazy. I went and watched some film on her. I think I seen some footage on her when she was in high school. But you just be seeing it on Facebook or whatever. You keep going, you don't memorize them. But I think I seen Shorty in high school. She was a problem in high school. I think I seen her in high school like maybe 6 years ago. I think I seen baby girl in high school. She was going crazy. But I just want to do my share because, come on, man. If you got these kind of numbers, you're supposed to get some praise. You're supposed to get some respect. If you got these kind of numbers, I don't care where you playing at. If you playing at the park and you getting these kind of numbers, come on, man. You name me anywhere, play anywhere with your competition that's like you and get these kind of numbers, you a superstar. You a superstar. If you getting these kind of numbers. These numbers is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. These numbers is crazy. And had an injury, that means without the injury, she got 500 steals. Listen, without the injuries, she got 1,000 assists or more. She got 500 steals. She probably got 800 rebounds. Just let that sink in without the injury. What the numbers would be like without the injury. The numbers would be crazy. Come on, man. Ain't nobody got no numbers like that. It's men ain't got them kind of numbers. It's men. It's all stars that made it to the NBA that don't got these numbers. These look like some Magic Johnson, Larry Bird numbers, something crazy like that. These numbers is crazy. I played ball. Now, listen, 977 assists. Assists mean they scored, right? How many points did that she help people score? 977 assists. If each one of them is 2 points, that's 2,000. That's 2,000 points. And you know, somebody good with assists, they make it easy for you. You ever play with somebody that just give you the ball and all you got to do is put it in? You ever play? I played with a dude, and you know, a lot of times, you know, when you play with somebody, they throw you the ball, you gotta grab it, and then, man, I played with a dude. He throw the ball in your hand. At first, I was missing the passes sometimes because I'm thinking I gotta grab it. Then I was like, oh, I don't gotta do nothing. Dude could hit you with a pass. All you got to do is just go and jump like you finna do a layup. And he'll hit you. And I said, what the heck kind of passing is this? I said, oh, you got to keep your eye on this dude. You can't take it. If you take your eye off a dude, you're going to get hit in the face with the ball. You cannot never stop. You don't have to watch the rest of the players unless you got the ball. Then you watch everybody else. But if you don't have, when I played with him, if I didn't have the ball, I had to keep my eye on him. Because his passing game was like he throw it right to your hands and he throw it where your hands are going to be. That's what she out there doing. She throwing the ball is easy for him. It's easy for him the way she passing the ball. And I just wanted to make sure she got her props. Rori Harmon is widely considered one of the most statistically unique players in any NCAA Division I women's basketball history, becoming the only player to amass at least 1,500 points, 900 assists, 600 rebounds, and 350 steals. Now, the number's higher than that now. It's 1,616, 977, 659, and 388 steals. She finished her storied Texas career as the school's all-time leader in assists. Historic milestone. She is the only player in NCAA division history to achieve 1,500 plus points, 900 plus assists, 600 plus rebounds, and 350 plus steals. Texas records. Harmon broke a 40-year-old Texas record for career assists. Versatility. She broke an assist that been there when I was 28 damn years old. I was 28. She broke whoever then, way back then. Come on, that's crazy. That's crazy. Versatility. Beyond scoring, Harmon was dominant defense, force, and playmaker, often highlighted for her ability to control the game's tempo and her elite ball pressure. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Final career numbers. Over her 5-season career, she totaled 1,616 points, 977 assists, 659 rebounds, and 388 steals. Come on, man. Stop. Stop. Why her face ain't everywhere? Stop. While she may not hold the highest points per game average in NCAA history, her unique combination of elite passing, defensive playmaking, steals, and consistent rebounding as a point guard makes her a top candidate for the most well-rounded statistical career. So check this out. That's absolutely crazy. She a 5-year senior. That's absolutely crazy. That's crazy. Baby girl got handles, could shoot, could dribble, all that. Man, let me tell you something. They better be glad I ain't drafted. She on my team immediately. You crazy? You crazy? I put out there with Caitlin. I put out there with Angel Reese. Them easy assists for them. Man, we going up. I already got scores. I need a floor general. Oh yeah. Come over here quick. Yeah, come over here real quick. Come over here real quick. Because 900 assists is 1,800 points for my team. Oh, we need that. She take all the pressure off my superstars. All my superstars got to do is be super. All they got to do is be super. She wanted them floor generals so she could speed the game down, slow the game down, speed the game up, slow it down, speed it up, slow it down. Come on, man. Once your team learn how to play with somebody like that, it's a wrap. It's over with. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I ain't gonna lie. And I just want to do my part. I just want to do my part to make sure she gets some shine because this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense at all. Look at them numbers. Because there's people that got high numbers, but nobody get high numbers in all them categories. So she might not be the highest in each category, but she the highest combined. Ain't nobody getting these kind of numbers rounded like this. Not that I know of. Who you know get the numbers rounded like that? I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of it. I got to think about that. What male had them kind of numbers? Pro male. What professional male had these kind of rounded numbers? Because usually if they got a lot of points, they gunning. They ain't really doing too much assist my ass. You know what I'm saying? So give me a male player that's something like this. I'm trying to think. Because Allen Iverson wasn't like this. Allen wasn't getting no rebounds like that, was he? Dwayne Wade? I don't know. Isaiah and Magic. Yeah, I can see that. Isaiah and Magic. But Magic was big as hell. He was a small forward. Hell yeah, it was good. I see, hey, White Flag, did you see the Curry ain't getting a lot of rebounds. You seen when the Lakers was playing and Kareem was hurt and Magic had to play all 5 positions and won the championship. He played center, power forward, small forward, shoot guard. Hey, he played all the positions. That's one of the most incredible things. I never forget that. Kareem got hurt and they thought, it's over with. Magic played all the positions and won straight out of college. Hey, straight out of college. Dude, get out there and it's a big break and Kareem get hurt. And Magic played all the positions and won by itself. If Magic if Magic wouldn't have retired, I don't know if MJ would have been the man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if Jordan would have been the man if Magic didn't retire because Magic was something different. Because he was big. Magic was big, and he was cold, and he was rough. That's another thing. Magic was rough. Magic going there and bang in the hole and all that. He was a big dude. I used to see him bump people and they fly back and he put it in. I said, dang. Magic was not, a lot of players that could shoot is a little, they not rough. Magic didn't look rough, but he was rough. You didn't never see him crying about no fouls or nothing. Oscar Robertson, yeah, Oscar. But I don't know if Oscar was doing the rebounds like that because Oscar was playing with a big old dude. So, they don't get that lot of rebounds. Oscar was playing with who? Oscar was playing with Lou Alcindor, right? With Kareem? Who Oscar was playing with? I don't think he was getting that. He might have been getting rebounds, but I don't think so. It's hard to get that many rebounds when you play with a big man. Because the big man's snatching all of them. So you ain't getting no rebounds when you out there with Elijah Wan and down like that and Shaq and them. You ain't getting too many rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Muggsy Bogues, I see Muggsy play. He ordered a triple-double. So, yeah, the big O, but he was big, though. I forgot. He was big. So, yeah, he might have. Who was the center that played with him? Somebody look it up. I don't think he had a tall center. Because, everybody didn't have a tall center back then. So, yeah, I could see that. Who he played with? Was Willis Reed in them? Who was the center? Somebody look it up. Who played center with Oscar Robertson? Because everybody didn't have no tall centers. There was only a couple of them. Centers used to be like 6'10", 6'9", 6'10". Yeah, Lou Alcindor. Mm-hmm. Centers used to didn't be that big. Centers didn't get big until right after Ralph Sampson. Then after Ralph Sampson, they went crazy. Artis Gilmore and all of them started coming. He talked that, but if Magic would have stayed if Magic would have kept playing, Mike would have just been talking. He wanted with Kareem, right? And Kareem was thin, so I could see where Oscar in there banging and getting rebounds. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have been scared to go in there and get rebounds against Kareem. But you ain't going in there trying to get no rebounds against Artis Gilmore, Daryl Dawkins. I bet you ain't gonna go in there and try to get no rebound with Daryl Dawkins. And when they used to get the rebound, they used to throw their elbows. Man, you don't want to get elbowed by Daryl Dawkins or Artis Gilmore or come on, man. Ralph Sampson, because Ralph was one of the few that was tall, but still was kind of stocky. Kareem was thin. Ralph Sampson was, you know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd was good. I don't know how many rebounds he used to get. And then comparatively speaking, they was taller who they was playing with than who she playing with. Baby girl little. What, 5'6"? That's another thing. Although I understand the women ain't that big, so 5'6" is kind of tall without there with them. They ain't that big yet. $29 points, 8.5 rebounds, 10.3 assists. Shorty getting hella rebounds. I don't know how many that is. Shorty getting hella rebounds. Almost 1,000 assists. These numbers is crazy. These numbers is some of the craziest numbers I ever seen. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. These numbers are crazy for a man or a woman. These numbers are absolutely crazy. I ain't gonna tell no lie. These numbers look crazy to me. They don't look normal. I'll tell you that. These it's NBA numbers. These ain't no college numbers. The only people go out and do these numbers are the NBA players. It ain't too many college people ain't too many college people gonna have these numbers. You know what I'm saying? This is college. These do not look like college numbers. Considering they don't play as many games as the NBA either. They play way less games than the NBA. These numbers is crazy. For her size, baby girl's a hooper. Yeah, she one of the best to ever do it. She's supposed to get a whole lot more. Maybe it's me, but these numbers, it look like she's supposed to be all over the TV, unless I'm tripping. They didn't do her right. How come I don't know who the hell this is? They ain't do her right. Everybody's supposed to know her name. Come on, man. You see them numbers? Them numbers is crazy. Five, 6. These numbers is crazy. These numbers look crazy. They don't even look right. These numbers don't even look right. Now, maybe I'm tripping, but these numbers look big as hell. Is it just me? These numbers don't look big to y'all? Like for somebody that don't really watch the numbers and stuff, and you show them these numbers, they ain't going to be like, I ain't seen these numbers posted nowhere. I don't remember seeing a lot of numbers posted like that in them categories. I'm going to just keep it real. Bro, you ever seen numbers like that? I never seen it before. I always seen they got a couple numbers real high and the other one's pretty good, but they either real crazy with the scoring or real crazy with the steals or real crazy with the rebounds, something like that. I ain't never seen this. It looks strange, unless I'm tripping. They look too big. I was like, baby, you did all this? Unless I'm tripping, this look crazy. It look crazy, don't it, bro? This look crazy. This look crazy. This like, oh, hooper, super hooper. That's what it looked like. I see why the coach was going off. The coach like, this, nobody got stats. He kept saying nobody got these stats. And he a coach, so he would know. He was saying nobody got these stats. And he a coach. He knows everybody's stats. He says nobody got those stats. That's what he said. He was big mad. He said, why y'all not recognizing her? Nobody has these stats. So I took his word for it. He know. He a coach in Texas. He know bad. He know everybody's stats. According to him, according to Vic, he said nobody got them stats. He said that you might not never see that stats no more in decades. That's what he said. He said it could be decades before you see them kind of stats again. And this a coach. I know he know what he's talking about. I don't know the stats. But that man ain't going to just say that. Y'all believe he'll say nobody got them numbers? Ain't no coach going to say that. According to him, nobody got them numbers. Ain't nobody going to get them numbers. According to him. He said you're not going to see that again. No time soon. That's what he said. That's what he said. I believe him. I don't know, but he a coach. He know. If anybody know, coaches know. He said he definitely not going to see that no more in his lifetime. That's what he said. He said, I'm not going to see this no more in my lifetime. Then, and also that means he ain't never seen that before. How long he look like he been coaching? Look how long he been coaching. He ain't never seen that before. Let that sink in. This ain't no bum coach. Dude is a good coach. The way he was talking, he never seen this before. And he said, you're not going to see it again. And he was saying it's a shame that they're not saying nothing about what she did. And I said, let me use my platform to go make sure I do my share to give this young lady some shine. Give her some shine and let me do what I could do to give her some respect. Because she don't need to be treated like that. Come on, man. She get out there and play like that. Come on. And nobody don't see it and nobody don't know. Come on, man. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Salute to her, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you watching, Rory, I see you. If don't nobody else see you, you's a super hooper. Okay? I don't want to play your ass. I want you on my team. I don't want to play against her. I want her on my squad. I want her on my squad. You know, if I'm a coach of another female team and we got to play her, I got to really be in there. Okay, come on, y'all. I got a super coach that night. And I got to look whoever's sticking her and be like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if you was a coach that played against her and one of your players got to stick her? You're trying to figure out which two players you're going to put on, because you got to put two players on. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep whoever's sticking her, you got to keep their morale up. Because you remind me, I had a brother, and he run around your legs and shoot. You know, he go down and he go around you real tight and shoot. So you really don't know where he at. He don't run around you far. He run around you real close to you and shoot. Heck yeah, she a WNBA prospect. Who the hell not going to go get her? You got to sell tickets. Baby girl selling tickets. I swear to God, I ain't went to no WNBA game. If she came to Chicago, That'll be the first time I went to see women's basketball. I'll go see her. She'll be the first female I'll go see. She would be the first female I would ever go see because I don't like women's basketball. You know, I don't like women's basketball. It looked like eighth grade basketball. You know what I'm saying? But I would go see her. I just want to see for myself. You know what I mean? She had won in a who knows how many years. Ain't no telling how many years before you see somebody like that. Them the kind of people that they don't just practice with the ball, they go to bed with it. They get up, it's on the side of the bed. They bring it to breakfast. Mama had to say, girl, put that ball down. They the kind of people always got the ball. That's rare. The rest of us, we like to hoop, but we don't got the ball 24/7. But every now and then you got a friend and he just eat, sleep, drink that ball. He don't never put that ball down. You ever had a friend just be bouncing the ball all day? Man, that's incredible. So I wanted to do my share. Salute to you, Rory. You a monster. Yeah, I can't wait till you make it to the pros. You're gonna be the first female I'm gonna go see that I ever went to see. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Cause she's gonna be what you consider little out there. I seen Nate Archibald play. That was crazy. Nobody could keep up with him, not even the fans. We didn't know where he was at. I went to see, my father took me to go see Tiny Nate. I forgot who the Bulls was playing. Nobody knew where he was at. The team didn't know where he was at. The fans didn't know where he was at. I am not lying. And what he would do is he would stay in the crowd and he would just run all around between them and then he just pop out and shoot. You don't see him till he come out of the crowd and shoot. It was the craziest thing ever. It was crazy. Another thing he would do, he would run down real fast on a fast break and run just like he's finna run and lay it up fast and then get to the top of the key and just stop and just shoot. It was the crazy. I never seen nothing like that before. I like, how the hell you do that? Full speed, and then he just stopped. So every time he stopped and shoot, his man run by him. So he ain't got no defense. And man, I watched that little guy run around out there, man. Artis Gilmore and them, the Bulls couldn't find him, man. They didn't know where dude was at. They didn't know where he was at. He used them for trees. He'll use you to block his man. It was crazy. And he could stop and shoot for what they call 3-point now, because I don't think they had 3-point yet. He was shooting from that far, all netters. Tiny Nate Archibald, he was crazy, man. Duke really hoop. But the way he got a lot of points is nobody knew where he was at. I ain't kidding. I know the defense didn't know where he's at because we in the stands and we don't know where dude's at. You looking for him. He just doing this, running between people. Then he just pop out and shoot. It was crazy. He could shoot far, short. It's all the bottom of the net. Where they get him from? Stop on the down. Bottom of the swishes. All swishes. None of that bouncing around. If he had to, he could bank it. He could bank it right in. His proficiency was not Tiny Nate Archibald. They don't talk about dude. They say our hair just be in the wind. I bet it do. Yeah, man, that's amazing, man. So I did my share. Everybody go support her. Check her out. push her name out there. Let's watch and see where she go. That's amazing. That's amazing. The Boston Celtics. I seen the Celtics. I forgot who was on this. I think that's when they had the Black brother. That was a long time ago. That was before Larry Bird when I seen the Celtics. That's when they had JoJo White. The JoJo White. That show you how long my daddy been taking me to basketball. I seen Boston Celtics with JoJo White. I think they had JoJo White, right? They didn't have Bill Russell no more. He had left. I think they had JoJo White. Didn't JoJo White play for the Celtics? If I would have had some bigger hands and could jump or was taller, I definitely would have went to the NBA because I could shoot my ass off. But you can't, if you can't palm the ball and you can't jump, if you ain't got no super strong legs, you ain't going nowhere. Tell them my age. Shoot, my age, everybody know my age. I'm 68. I'm 68. I'm before the ABA came. When I was watching basketball, we used to watch the NBA and every now and then catch the ABA. That's when Dr. J and Otis Gilmore and the other brother that came over with him, they all played on the NBA. They had the red, white, and blue ball. So, yeah, I've been watching basketball when the ABA merged with the NBA. What was the other brother? And they tried to get him and Dr. J to play together. It just didn't work. It'll come to me. Yeah, I've been watching it back when they still had the ABA. There wasn't no 3-point in the NBA. The 3-point was in the ABA, and they had that red, white, blue ball. George McGinnis. George McGinnis was a superstar in the ABA, and so was Dr. J. So when they put them on the same team, they just knew they was going to win, but they couldn't play together. George McGinnis couldn't play with Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work. I remember when Daryl Dawkins came, Dr. Duncanstein. I remember Daryl Dawkins. But he came, you know what I'm saying? He came a little bit after when West Unseld and them was in their prime. It was crazy. Basketball used to be rough. Yeah, basketball used to be, it used to be rough. It was rough. Calvin Murphy, I've seen Calvin Murphy play too. If they would have had the three, see, that's why the NBA, their stats is all messed up. Their stats ain't right. The stats that LeBron got, those ain't accurate. Because how you gonna line them up with people that can only shoot twos? See what I'm saying? So they ain't have a chance to get all them points you did. You was shooting threes. Downtown Freddie Brown. How many threes he would have shot? Come on. George Gervin. How many threes they would have got? Lloyd. How many threes that would have been? What's his name? That was just crazy. You know how many threes dude would have had? Oh man, it's gonna come to me. Now some of them dudes would have had so many threes. Oh, McAdoo. Bob McAdoo. Come on, man. If it was a three, Bob McAdoo would be in the top scorers. Walt Frazier shot some threes, but Walt Frazier did a lot of driving to the hole, so he wouldn't have had that many threes. The skyhook would have been counted as threes because he was shooting them from the corner with his leg out of bounds in the air. His foot is almost on the line, 1 foot, and he's skyhooking it. But Bob McAdoo, how many points he shot from the corner? All netters. Him and George Gervin. You know how many points George Gervin and McAdoo would have if they gave them a three? Iceman? Come on, man. Iceman would be way up in the scoring. All he shot was threes. Tell me I'm lying. All Iceman shot was threes. Downtown Freddie Brown. How many points? That's why he was downtown Freddie Brown. Dude didn't shoot. Downtown Freddie Brown. He coming down, he launching that bad boy. He almost launched it. As soon as he get past half court, he launching it. All netters. Wish. Them dudes all get cheated, man. Downtown Freddie Brown, Bob McAdoo, George Gervin. Come on, man. They got cheat. You know how many points they have? Jerry West. Come on, man. You know how many? Man, if it was a three, Jerry West might be the score leader. I ain't gonna hold you. Why you think he the emblem of the NBA? Why you think Jerry West on? Come on, man. If it was a three with Jerry West, come on, man. Jerry West, man, Jerry West was the 100% way you play basketball. Like, Pistol Pete, you know how many threes Pistol Pete would have had? Jerry West was all netters. Like the total mechanics. You know somebody that just got the mechanics? They ain't do all that fancy stuff. Come down, pull up. Ha! You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to play, dude. Larry Bird. Larry Bird wasn't better than no damn Jerry West. Larry Bird was good, but he wasn't better than no damn Jerry West. Hell no. Larry Bird was good, but Larry Bird wasn't better than no damn Jerry West. Not in his goddamn dreams. Ain't no way. Nope. There ain't too many people better than Jerry West. You ever seen a dude that don't do nothing fancy but don't never miss? Okay, that's Jerry. Okay. Pistol Pete was better than Bird. Pistol Pete had handles. Pistol Pete had a lot of assists, but as far as shooting, no, he couldn't outshoot Larry. Larry is right there, right under Jerry West. There ain't too many people outshoot Larry. Larry shoots so damn good. Listen, Larry Bird shoots so good, right? Larry Bird shoots so good that when the Bulls play them, right? I ain't lying. When the Bulls playing, and you know how your team shoot, and then the other team bring it down, when they pass it to Larry Bird, we be like, Soon as before he shoots, I swear to God, I swear to everything. Anybody tell you, the whole game is make sure Bird don't get it. When Larry Bird used to get the ball, we consider that's two. I ain't lying. Anybody tell you that used to watch sports. when the other team come down and they pass into the Kevin McHale and all that, and once they kick it to Larry, you go, The whole game was don't give it to Larry. I ain't lying, because I used to be one of the ones that I don't want Larry to get the ball. That's 2 points. That's two. That's two. I swear to God, that's two. As far as pure shooters, Larry Bird is a better shooter than Jerry West, but Jerry West got the handles, run the offense, and all that. That's what make him a better basketball player. See, Larry Bird don't run no offense or nothing, right? You understand? But Larry Bird, he not know Jerry West, because Larry Bird is a big dude, so he not running the offense. See what I'm saying? So it really ain't fair to compare him, because Larry got to wait till somebody give him the ball. Jerry West got the ball, and that's the biggest difference. That's what gave Magic a little edge over Larry Bird, because Magic had the ball, and Jerry and Bird had to wait to get the ball. So that puts Bird in an awkward position. He can't never do like the person that already got the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the major difference. That's the difference between all of them. Like Dr. J, he ain't really had a ball. That's why he would come all the way down court and just dunk. But them Walt Fraziers and them Steve Kerrs and them ones is a problem, because they the ones got the ball. That's why Steph Curry is a goddamn problem, because he got the ball. And he can shoot from outside. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking about Steph. Steph Curry is one of the best players ever played the damn game. I ain't gonna hold you. He don't get his props. Steph Curry, one of the best to ever play the game. But he also ruined the game, because everybody wanted to start shooting threes. So Steph Curry messed the game up. He responsible for the game being trash. Because ever since he was going to shoot so good, now everybody want to be Steph Curry. Messed the game up. I could talk to the millennials too. The millennials, any era, I could tell you what's going on with the game. Like when you watch sports and you're really into sports, it don't matter whatever. The only thing matters when they change the game. That's the only thing mess it up. But you still know what's going on. So we know that the Euro step is travel. That's travel. What do you mean 1-2 layup? No, one and in the air. With the young dudes, they run into the bat. I seen a dude run 3 times. He went 1, 2, 3 and laid up. I said, what the hell? Basketball is you turn. You get 1 foot down. That's it. And you got to launch. I don't know why you're doing the Euro step. We ain't in Europe. The Euro step is travel. Now it's Curry. Curry starts shooting all them threes. Now everybody want to shoot threes. Let's take a break. Yeah, Steph fucked the game up. William O'Ree is considered to be a pioneer or the jack. In 1875, Oliver Lewis became the first jockey to win the Kentucky Derby, America's longest continuous sporting event. Lewis was only 19 years old when he entered the first Kentucky Derby. The race was held at what was then the Louisville Jockey Club on May 17, 1875, but is now known as Churchill Downs. Yeah, Steph messed the game up, because then the game turned to Pick, 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 run a pick, 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 pick till he get open and shoot. Pick, 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 run, run, run around, shoot. So it ain't no inside game. It ain't nobody got an inside game. You ain't got no Sean Kemps. You ain't got no Clyde Drexlers. You don't got none of them no more. You don't got no ballers, no inside game at all. Even LeBron standing at the top of the key dribbling, launching long at. Yeah, Steph did that. Steph Curry, the way, because Steph Curry was the star and another guard was the coach. So you got Steve Kerr and Steph Curry. The Steve Kerr and Steph Curry together ruined the game. That's why the game sucks. Because now it's about run around, shoot a three. Run around. Yeah, run down, shoot a three, miss. Run down, shoot a three, miss. Run down, shoot a three, miss. Run down, they finally go in. The centers don't get to touch the ball. Your centers wore out. They was mad at the center for the Lakers, trying to act like dude couldn't play. How you gonna play when you got big ass LeBron at the top of the key holding the ball? You don't got no inside game. Ruined dude's whole career. And they tried to blame him. Y'all know the big old dude. Messed the game up. Now it's just run down, shoot a three, run down, shoot a three, run down, shoot a three, run down, shoot a three. Now you got big old 7'6" skinny dude that run down, shoot a three. Y'all know I'm talking about the big old light-skinned skinny dude. Yeah, he better shoot a three because he come in the hole, bang his little skinny ass out and dunk on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you too light to fight. You too thin to win. Sit your ass down. Big old, come on, man. Come on, they got a big old 7'8", 7'6" dude shooting threes. He look crazy. He look crazy as hell. I wouldn't watch that to save my life. That ain't no damn basketball. I don't know what you call that. Y'all ain't got no Sean Kemp. Y'all ain't got no Sean Kemps. Y'all ain't got no Elijah Wines. Yeah, the Wemby dude. That Wemby dude. I'm not watching that. I ain't watching no 7'9" dude shooting no jumpers. Boy, go take your skinny ass to the hole. I can't watch it. I never will watch it. I never turn on the NBA. The NBA sucks till the last quarter. Then they start hollering to see who's going to win at the end. But the first three quarters, they just running back and forth. Shoot. A couple years ago, they scored 398 points at the All-Star game. I said, how the hell you score 398 points at the All-Star game? They scored 398 points or 96 points at the All-Star game like 2 years ago. That just show you, man. That's a disgrace. What the hell was that? Wemby is Duncan and Robinson mixed together. No, Wemby is a string bean mixed with a motherfucking piece of string. Yeah. That stay out there so you don't catch your elbow and get dunked on. He's soft. Don't nobody want to see no 9-foot dude shoot no jump shots. Come on, man. I would never watch that. Boy, you 9 feet. Take your ass to the hole. That's why basketball ain't no good, because nobody go to the hole. Basketball cannot be exciting unless you play all the different ways. If you get to playing one way, it ain't exciting no more. If you don't got that banging in the hole, if you don't got that quick move to the bucket in the dunk, if you don't got no bank shots, if you don't got no layups and jump shots, if you don't got all of that, It sucks. This basketball ain't nothing like watching no Clyde Drexler, watching no Sean Kemp. They don't got nobody like that. There's nobody in the NBA that's anything like a Michael Jordan or a Dr. J or a Sean Kemp. You don't have those players no more. The dunk was just a highlight. The dunk was only a big deal because it was a highlight. But it wasn't more exciting than Sean Kemp cutting to the hole. Reverse layup and all that. Used to hoop. Drive to the hole, do the layup. They beat it off the backboard. Boom, it bounce off the backboard. They take it, they go down the other end. Boom, or stop and launch it. That's what made it. You don't know what they finna do. Is he finna go dunk it? No. Isaiah moving fast. Is he finna throw an alley-oop? No, he stopped. On net. So it was the element of surprise. Now it ain't no element of surprise. It's big-ass, stupid-ass LeBron James, who ain't the best, ain't close. Go down to this side of the key, stand this big, stupid-ass there dribbling. Come on, he got 1 billion points. I bet he do. I bet he do got 1 billion points. Big old one. Anybody want to see somebody that big stand at the 3-point line dribbling? He just really ruined basketball. LeBron James just destroyed the game. They wanted to make another Michael Jordan. That's what happened. They wanted to make another Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was so big, right, that every time he would go to cities, everybody made more money. So let's say you're in Detroit and Jordan come to Detroit, right? Your front row seats and all of those seats for the rich people, they double and triple in price. So every stadium Jordan went to, the owners making more money. See, that's the game. That's what was going on. A lot of people don't know that. When you get a big superstar, everybody want to see the superstar. So now, in the Jordan era, if I got them front seats, we used to buy them and sell them. Oh, Jordan come to town. I bought these seats. I'm paying maybe $200 a night for the seat, $400 a night, but I can get $2,000. I can get $1,500. Denzel and his wife might want somebody like that. So when you get a superstar, every city they go in, you make more money. So they wanted to create another superstar. I can't hate them for that. So they created LeBron. And it was good for the game at first. LeBron was good when he first came in the league. But then the problem was they only had one damn superstar. And you got to have a bad guy that's just as good as the other guy. Right? That's where they messed the game up. So they now they ain't got no competition. Ain't nobody but LeBron. Well, who want to go see that? He don't got no, when you go see Superman and Batman and them, they always got the Joker, the Riddler. LeBron don't got no Joker or no Riddler. He don't got nobody. It's just him. So we're gonna go see it. That's where they messed up at. That's where they messed the game. They messed the game up right there. I can't watch it. Man, I can't watch that shit. It's the worst. Football is still pretty good. Football ain't too far from how it used to be. I give it to football. But basketball is they messed it up. You gotta have. Listen, let me show y'all something. It's facts. This is how basketball went. The NBA wasn't doing so good. I'm going to tell you the whole history. Then you had the ABA. So they merged the NBA. They brought the ABA to the NBA, thinking that they could take some of these superstars from the ABA and bring them to the NBA and have more superstars. So basketball started doing all right, but it was too black, right? It was too black. So a lot of white Americans didn't want to go see it. That's why Larry Bird saved basketball. Because when Larry Bird got in the game, that made a more competition. Now it's Magic against Bird. Wow. Right? So from the Michael Jordan era, they would be like, it's Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls versus Clyde Drexler and the Portland Trailblazers. This is how they used to sell the game. So they used to sell the game, superstar from this team versus superstar on this team. It was working. It was working. It's Clyde Drexler and the Trailblazers against Sean Kemp and the Seattle Super, like that. That's how they sold it. So they got to a point where everybody had a superstar and they sold the competition. The competition sold the tickets. It wasn't like Michael Jordan. No, it wasn't no Michael Jordan. It's like Michael Jordan versus Clyde Drexler. They had them equal. They made a lot of money from Michael and Dominique. Made a lot of money. Out trying to outscore each other. Dominique, everybody wanted to see that. Sometimes Dominique would outscore Mike quite often. Then they needed two superstars, right? So now they needed two superstars. So then you had Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen versus Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade, right? You understand? So they started creating two superstars, and they tried to make sure that every team ended up with two superstars. It was selling the game. Then when LeBron came, they went back to just one person, LeBron James, and they blew him up over all the other players. So now the only one that's about something is LeBron James. Especially after Shaq left, game was over. You didn't have nobody else. So all you had was LeBron James. You didn't have nobody. Right now, now look at the game. It's because they didn't build up nobody else. So who want to watch Batman and it ain't no Joker or it ain't no Riddler or it ain't no Penguin? Who want to watch that? So every time LeBron play, nobody else ain't nothing. Think about it. There's no popular LeBron James competition. Name it. Name LeBron's competition all these years. Who was he always matched against? Who was he always expecting to beat him? Nobody. It's just LeBron James. There's nobody else. Name me 5 second people next to LeBron James. Name 5 of them. Because with Mike I can. Clyde Drexler, Sean Kemp. I can go on and on. Name that same level of competition. Mike had to go against Larry Bird, Magic. When Magic and Bird, they were still like, and Magic Johnson got to go against Charles Barkley. They kept it like that. By the time LeBron gets to the Magic, it was over. There's nobody that anybody want to go see LeBron play against. Name the three. Nobody wanted to go see that shit. The way they marketed LeBron James, they destroyed the league. Because it's just him. There is nobody else. Right now, there's nobody else. It's just LeBron James. Even though they brought young dudes in, the young dude's name never got bigger than LeBron. And he old as hell. He bigger than all the young players that could play. Look at the center. Who was that real good center they just had in Detroit? Went nowhere. It was two big centers on the East Coast. Detroit had one, and I think Philly had one. Who was them dudes? You know, I don't know their name. They never got a break. Who was the two big centers? Steph Curry was somebody they could say LeBron James against Steph Curry, but they all on the West Coast. You got to go all over the country. So who we going to watch after that? You got to be able to sell it. You got to be able to sell it every city you go to. You got to be able to sell it. Embiid is one, but the other brothers. Who's the brother played with Milwaukee? Who was their big center they just had 3 or 4 years ago? See what I'm saying? I don't even remember dude's name. Embiid, who was the other one? It was a couple of them over on the West Coast. I think Boston had one, right? Giannis. Look at their careers. Look where their careers went. Look at dude that played with LeBron, was cold as hell, could play his ass off. Look how his career tanked. He got injured. You know why they got injured? You know why he got injured? Because he got to run back and forth for nothing and never get the ball while LeBron launched threes. If you think I'm lying, watch the next game and watch the dudes, not Joe Key, 2 black dudes, and watch the game. And if you just watch it, turn the volume off, you're going to see everybody just running back and forth. All the big dudes running, they ain't going to never get to touch the ball. They ain't going to never get to touch the ball. That's why straight up, that's why Steph Curry and them, that's why they had that little ass dude playing center. They like to fight a lot. Listen, the reason Steph Curry had that little dude, the black dude that like to fight a lot, that ain't big enough to be no center. You know why they didn't need no center? They ain't going to pass on the ball anyway. So all he had to do was run up and down and hack people. Y'all know I'm talking about super hack. What's that hack name that played with Steph Curry? A goddamn 6'9", 6'10" center. Green. Can't play a lick, just a hack. Why they didn't need no center? Because they ain't going to pass the ball under the hole anyway. He don't got to be able to shoot. He could do that old fluky stuff he do to get the ball in the basket. Y'all knew he sucked. They didn't need no center. Tell me I'm lying. Now, who's the one that played with LeBron? Yeah, Draymond. Who's the one that played with LeBron? The big light-skinned dude from Chicago. that played with LeBron a few years ago. You know why his career didn't go nowhere? Because of LeBron. LeBron ruined his career. He ain't never gonna get to touch the ball. So all he doing is running back and forth, running back and forth. All he could do is try to get a rebound. He ain't gonna get no points or nothing. What's dude's name? The big light-skinned dude that they kept trying to get to do good at the Lakers kept getting hurt. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They ruined that man's career with this new game. Ruined him. Because he never going to get to touch the ball. All he going to do is run. Anthony Davis. Tell me I'm lying. All they had him doing was running back and forth, go on defense, get a rebound, run back and forth, run back and forth, run back and forth. You know how much that put on the center's knees? When you don't got no post-up game, you don't slow the ball down. You can't run them big men like that. So they running the big man. That's why they got the Wembley dude out there, a big old string bean, because they know he ain't going to have to post up. So they got a big 7'6" string bean out there that can't take an elbow to the chest or nothing. Just a big old soft, long, linky wimp out there running back and forth, launching threes. Well, I would never watch that. He was injury prone. All of the centers are injury prone because they running them too much. You don't listen. Somebody look at the stats and find out how many shots do they take in the NBA over the last 5 years with Steph Curry and how many shots they used to take in the 70s and the 80s and 90s. They wasn't shooting that much. They used to run out the whole 24-second clock. These dudes are shooting within 10 seconds. They running down, launching it, running back, launching it, running back, running. Listen, man, I looked at a game some months ago, probably in the last season. I swear in front of everything. I had the volume down. And they had the big guys on the sideline. And I swear to God, I watched these big guys. They ran that way. The team shot it. They ran back. If you think I'm lying, next time you watch basketball, don't watch the shooters. Watch everybody else. Watch the center. Watch the power forward. And you know what they're going to be doing all game? Nothing. Just running this way, running back, running, setting picks, getting ran into, getting body injuries, run. That's why they got a little dude, Draymond Green, because he's little enough to still run, because he ain't going to have to do nothing, because Steph Curry's a ball hog, and he going to shoot all day. Steph shot so much that the other light-skinned guard, they had to trade him, because he out there gunning. Messed the game up. I tell her, Steph, you messed the game up. You could shoot, but you shoot too much. You what we call a gun. You done ruined the game. They ruined the game. I'm telling you what I know. They ruined the game. Now they broke. Tell me I'm lying. The NBA is broke. The NBA is broke. They wanted to have LGBTQ Day to make some money. The player from Chicago dissed the LGBTQ when they threw his ass out, didn't they? Because they're not making a dime. They've been in the red now for like 7 years. The WNBA is in the burgundy. You know why they broke? Who the hell gonna go watch you run up and down and shoot threes? The game was exciting because you don't know what, they got to run a play. You don't know if this is going to be a cut to the basket, a bank shot, a three, a layup, a dunk. That's what's exciting. But if you just know dude finna run down there and launch it, you got big old stupid ass LeBron at the top of the key, a big old, too big to hold the ball. Why you got the ball, bruh? How tall is LeBron? Why is LeBron at the top of the key dribbling as big as his ass is? How tall is LeBron? Tell me LeBron ain't on the right side at the top of the key, dribbling the whole game. That's where he be at. He pull right over there, and he just be bouncing the ball. Hold it. Throw it back so I can shoot. He does not even do it. LeBron only throw you the ball to throw it back. You ain't supposed to shoot it. You ain't supposed to shoot it. He just be standing there. Every time you watch LeBron, he at the top of the key on this right side. That's a fact. He don't never be over there. He always be right here. And then when it's a panic, he lose the ball. He just be on one side holding the ball. And everybody running picks. And then you're supposed to throw it and keep throwing it until LeBron getting open. And then he can shoot it. Then he go back. He ain't going to play no D. He don't play no D. No, I just stand up there and shoot. Yeah, he like 6'8", 6'9", standing at the top of the key. Boy, listen, with real basketball, you 6'8", 6'9", you down there cutting to the basket. Boy, you ain't standing at the top of the key. The guard's up there. The shooting guard, the guards is up there. And he not clutch. The guards is standing up there. Who gonna watch a game with a big old dude like that standing at the top of the key trying to get a jump shot? What the hell is this? I can't watch it. Like I say, 2 years ago they scored 398 points at the All-Star game. Come on, bro. Right there, they should have called timeout for the whole season. Magic Johnson was 6'9", but Magic Johnson had every game. Inside, outside, layup, dunk, finger roll, pass, Magic. That's why he was Magic. He get you the ball, you get a free shot. Byron Scott and them scoring. Everybody's scoring. With Magic, everybody's scoring. Magic used to get Kareem the ball. That's why he was Magic. You see the ball now you don't see it. He wasn't Magic from shooting. He was Magic because his pass game come down, the ball disappear, easy dunk, easy jumper. That's why he was Magic. Because he come down, the ball disappear, and it's in the net. You know what I'm saying? Bro's cold. Magic was cold. Magic come down, now you see it, now you don't, and it's in the basket. You know what I'm saying? He had a hook shot, he had everything, but he come down, all you got to do is keep your eyes open. Magic going to give you an easy shot. He going to draw the defense to him, right in my hand, good looking. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to be able to do all that stuff with Jamal and them playing with Jamal. They wasn't going to let him do that. No, LeBron came in when the game was already crashing. They trying to make money. They bigged him up, and they let the rest of the league crash. They let the league crash. You can't do that. You can't just have Batman. Every time it comes, just Batman. You got to have a Joker. You got to have a Riddler. You got to have a Penguin. You got to have somebody else. You can't big somebody big like that. That's the difference between LeBron era and Michael era. They knew in Michael era, don't build him up bigger than everybody else. And it's Michael Jordan versus Clyde Drexler. That's how they used to announce it. Dun, 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 dun. They would show both of their pictures. And they would come out there and get down. Let me ask somebody been watching basketball. When the Bulls used to play Atlanta, did Dominique lay down for Mike? Hell no. Sometimes Dominique would do the Bulls. Ugly. You know what I'm saying? Mike got 45 points. Dominique got 52. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you could go home, boy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no down by no damn Michael Jordan. That's what I'm used. Man, let me ask you something. Did Isaiah And the Pistons give a damn about a Michael Jordan? No. Did the Boston get care? No. No. They're like, Michael who? Look how many times he lost before he finally won. They're like, boy, you better go sit down somewhere, boy. Boy, we're not doing that. We don't do no super. They weren't doing no superstars. Yeah, well, they weren't doing no superstars. Not by yourself. They had superstars, but they wasn't doing no superstar. No. That's why we liked it. If we in Chicago, if the Bulls play the Pistons and the Pistons beat them the season end, then next year, when the Bulls play the Pistons, is everybody in Chicago watching it? Hell yeah, everybody watching it. That's what make it good. Because the Pistons whooped our ass. We got to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Boston did us dirty. That's what made it good. Oh, you done went out there playing around with Wes Unseld and them, the Jazz, and you just got did dirty. You used to get did dirty back then. Yeah, you used to get did dirty. You go out there and you got to play. Who's the white dude that's out there with all the magic with Wes Unseld? They guard. Dude wasn't nothing to play with. Stockton? Come on, bro. Come on. Stockton didn't give a damn about no Michael Jordan, boy. Man, listen. John Stockton didn't give a damn about no Michael Jordan. Come on, man. This John Stockton. Boy, you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we used to like it. We used to love it. If it ain't even like that, come on, man. I got to see the best era because both sides is good. So it's real enjoyable. Instead of just like, oh, it's Michael Jordan. I wouldn't have liked that. I wouldn't have liked that. I wouldn't have liked Michael Jordan. If they would have did Mike like they doing LeBron, I wouldn't have liked it. Jeff was giving us, man, wasn't nobody playing with you back then. Man, wasn't nobody playing. You ain't nobody. You're not nobody. You really got to win. The only reason the Bulls started winning wasn't because of Michael Jordan anyway. The Bulls started winning because the Bulls started getting 6 centers, 5 centers. So they got 30 fouls. You know, they got 36 fouls. That's how the Bulls won. You know that, right? The Bulls like, okay, we got a good core. Let's get hella centers. As nobody ever been able to name all the Bulls centers on this live that played in them 6 championships. Nobody could do it. I put that challenge out and nobody ever fulfilled that challenge. They always leave 1 or 2 out. That's when you realize, damn, they sure did. White Flames is White G53 is from Chicago. I bet he can't name every center from the 6 championships. Name all the centers. But they had hella centers. They had dudes that couldn't even play, but just go out there and take up some space and hack. They had Wilmington and all of them. They had Longley. Yeah, you would have to cheat, wouldn't you? They had Longley. I can't even name them. They had Parrish. Remember they had Robert Parrish? They just was getting them. That's how they was winning. Yeah, that's how they was winning. It was smart because the game was rough. So they had to get some big dudes out there to play to, hey, make it do what it do. They had a bunch, man. Don't nobody know all their names. The one, Stacey King. I can't even name them all. Stacey King. They had Will Perdue. They didn't have no good center. The only good center they had is when they had dude Robert Parrish. Other than that, none of them centers was top quality centers. but they got 14 of them. You know what I'm saying? hey, hey, YG. They had Bill Curry. He was a power forward, but they would make him play center though. They had Stacey out there playing center. But basketball was fire though. It was better when you don't think you're gonna win. When you ain't sure you're gonna win, it was better. I liked it. I don't like it now. I liked it when anybody could get it. You really didn't know who was gonna come out the West and who was gonna come out the East. Like you really didn't know. Seriously. By the time Mike won, everybody was surprised all 6 times because they wasn't giving dude nothing. They was out there beating Mike up out there on that court. If it wasn't for the coach, they wouldn't have won. If it wasn't for the owner and the coach, they wouldn't have won. You really had to figure out how to beat them other teams. Them teams wasn't laying down for nobody. Imagine every year you got to go against the Pistons and the Celtics and the 76ers every year, especially the Pistons and the Celtics. Come on, man, that's a pain, boy. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, they had made sure everybody had 2 All-Stars. And then towards the end, when Mike like won the 6-1, that's when they started getting weak. That's when the game started getting weak. I thought they started praising Mike too much. I thought when it started getting to the end, I thought they was praising Mike too much. They was giving Mike calls he wasn't supposed to get, and I was a Bulls fan. That's why I'm sure you I keep it a billion. When they got to Game 5 and Game 6, where they won the 5th and 6th, I ain't like the way they was reffing the game. And they was reffing on behalf of the Bulls, but I ain't like it. It was taken away from the game. You can't blow on Mike and shit. I'm like, that ain't no damn foul. Now imagine you're a Bulls fan. That's the difference between, see, I was a real basketball fan. If you call a crazy foul, that's where they got it from. Yes, they passed that down to LeBron. Yes. LeBron inherited that. That's a fact. Because he had became the face of the NBA. Everybody wanted to see Mike, so they started not calling the game right. And for a real fan of the sport, see, because I was a fan of basketball, then the Bulls, not the Bulls, then basketball. No, we're not doing that. When we go to the park, we're not playing the Bulls. We playing basketball. We play baseball, basketball, football. That's what we like. When I grew up, we like baseball, basketball, football. We don't like Michael Jordan. We cheer for him, but we like the Bulls. Okay? I never was a Jordan. I was always the Bulls. That's the difference between then and now. It was the Bulls. He just another dude on the Bulls. Facts. The only reason I bought Jordans, because it went with my Bulls sweatsuit. Not because of Mike. No, I didn't buy them because there was no Michael Jordans. I bought them because it was the Bulls. Same when we was little. We bought Converse, All-Stars, Chuck Taylors. We didn't buy no Dr. J's. So that's why they start messing up the sport. Man, I don't want no Dr. J. That's when they messed the game up. They didn't cheat too much. I think they started seeing a mistake with Mike, and then you got to understand they tried to get back fed in. I'm glad you brought that up. They did try to get back fed in because when they seen Kobe, they was like, Mike, you gotta have to beat Kobe on your own. Kobe did help it. That did bring it back to how it used to be. I ain't gonna lie. When Kobe and Shaq came in, they brought it back to how it was. Because they wasn't finna cheat Kobe for no damn Mike. They wasn't gonna cheat Kobe for Mike. Hell no. Mike gotta really beat Kobe. I'm glad you brought that up. That did stop it from getting out of line. So it didn't go straight out of line from Mike to LeBron. Because they wasn't showing Kobe no nothing. That's because he had to play against Mike and them. You know what I'm saying? That's because they had to play against Mike and them. And they didn't really start cheating until, I could tell you the game they cheated at. They cheated when LeBron and them played the Spurs. That's when they brought the cheating back. The Spurs was blowing LeBron and Wade out, blowing them out. The coach for San Antonio sat his team down. They was up by 20 in the third quarter. All they had to do was keep playing, game over. The coach sat his team down. I'm thinking, cool, he going to let them get a little breather. When they get 15 points back close, he going to put them back out there. They up by 20. They up by 18. They up by 17. They up by 15. Put them back out there. No. It go down 13, 11, 12. They wait till it's like 2 points different. I said, oh, he cheating. Oh, he cheating. That right then, I was through with the NBA. The coach of the Spurs sat down his players. What's the big light-skinned center he had? Sat him down, and sat down his 3 top players and let the Magic win the game. And that's the only time I've seen a coach lose a game and was so happy. The Spurs coach was so happy at the end of that game. And I'm like, why is he so happy? He just blew through the game. From that day, I said, oh, it's rigged. I never watched basketball too much no more after that. Because it was obvious cheating. Because neither one of them the Bulls, so what the hell I care? It was I never seen nothing like that before. Back LeBron, when he started losing, he started messing up worse and worse and worse. So LeBron was shooting wild balls. He just lost. The game was always going to be, could have just blew him out, won the championship. Popovich, is that the coach? Sat everybody down and let LeBron and them get back in and win. Think I'm lying? Go back and watch the game. Go to the third quarter and watch. Watch him pull everybody out. When they was blowing them out, they was running away. It was over. It was pretty much over. He sat them down and let them get all the way back in the game. I'm looking because I'm saying, put them back out there. Put them back out there. When they still up by 15, up by 13. I just know you're finna put them back out there. He left them out until the game was tied. He sat down Ginobili. The center was the big light-skinned dude, and he sat down Tony Parker. Now let that sink in. He sat down the center, Tony Parker, and Ginobili. When they was up by 20. And everybody know back then, once LeBron started losing, he just started throwing the ball away. He'd get unfrustrated. The game was over. I was yelling at him too. I was like, what are you doing? And then when Tim Duncan, and then when Miami won, Popovich was happy. He was happy. I said, how you lose you that happy? Sat down Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker. When y'all up by 20, and there's only a few minutes left in the third quarter, and you're going to get a rest anyway. You're supposed to blow them out. That third quarter was supposed to end, you're supposed to be up by 25, 27. He sat them down. Sat him down. The fourth quarter came. He left them sitting there. I'm just knowing they're going to come back out. And he watched them. That coach, I wonder how much he got paid to throw that game. Popovich threw that game. He'll line his breath stink if he say he didn't throw that game. I watched him throw it. He pulled this man out and made him lose. Sat him there and let them boys catch up. Sure did. He sure did. I watched it. I seen that. And after that, I was through. That was around the same time dude was saying all the games was fixed. That mafia dude. He was telling it all. After that, I never took it serious no more. I said, I can't put my emotions into this. It's not even real. That man threw the game. I was like, oh, okay. All the money was on San Antonio. So then when you go and bet on the Heat, when you win, you get triple, quadruple your money because they the underdogs. You get more when the underdogs win than with the favorites. I said, somebody made a lot of money. Popovich sat them down and let them boys win. I remember Tim Duncan in all they face. He waited, let them get the momentum, then put his guys back out there. But by then, LeBron them had the momentum. Dwayne Wade and them. I said, did he actually just let them get back in the game? Anybody play basketball, no, once you crushing them, you just keep crushing them. If you're about 23, you might rest your players, but once he get down to like 19, you finna put them back. That man didn't put them back till they was in single digits. I'm like, what? Since then, that was the last time I took basketball serious. After that, I was finished. I was already finished with baseball when I seen the Yankees was letting their players put their elbow in the strike zone, get hit in the elbow, and walk to first, steal second, and then get a run. That was about 4 or 5 years before then. I seen baseball. I said, damn, they letting him put his elbow. They was letting the Yankee players put their elbow in the strike zone because it's a square. That's the strike. They was letting them get hit on purpose, lean in and get hit and go to first base. The only one that's kind of halfway decent is football. And if you don't watch them, they'll call it out of bounds when his toe was in bounds. They be, but it's harder for them to cheat with football. I noticed that. But they cheat in that shit too. But not like baseball and basketball. Baseball and basketball, I wouldn't watch that for nothing. That when I stopped watching them. Once I seen that, I said, ain't no need of me. It ain't no need of me putting my emotions into this. This is rigged. Because they could not beat the Spurs. They couldn't. They was getting blowed out. Parker and Ginobili was out there clowning. Because you know Tim Duncan going to do his thing. But man, Parker and Ginobili, they was running. They couldn't do nothing with them. Especially Ginobili. Ginobili is underrated. He was out there he was doing the magic. He was doing them. Come on, man. He was running over Dwayne Wade and them. Their defense was crushing them. Because Tim Duncan's defense is underrated. They wasn't getting nothing on Big Tim. Big Tim shut the hole down. What? Now in baseball, with extra innings start, they start off with the runner on second base. Are you kidding? They start out, they give you a runner at second base? What? Wait a minute. In baseball, he said in extra innings, they give you a runner at second base? What? See? Is that, y'all know about that? They automatically put somebody on second base? On second base? So all they gotta do is steal and no outs? Oh, hell no. Wow. You gotta be. Somebody else say something. Y'all know about that? Do anybody else know, y'all? How many people know about that? So dudes get first base and second base. You get two bases. They just give you two bases. You don't got to get on first. You ain't got to get to second. So automatic second base runner. So if you can get him in, you won the game. Hell, what the hell? So I don't get a chance to strike. I would have to strike out two people. Or that's two batters. Because that's that batter to get to first base. Then there's another batter for you. So they just get him two batters. Were successful. Are you kidding me? Hold on. NBL season, all half innings from the 10th onward began with the automatic runner on the second base to hasten game completion. This ghost runner is the player who precedes the ending leadoff hitter. So they don't do it in the postseason. What the hell? The automatic runner, often called a ghost runner or a zombie runner, to prevent marathon games, reduce player fatigue, and create faster, more exciting conclusions. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. See, when I used to watch baseball, they play all until somebody win. And if don't nobody win and get too late, it's a tie. Yeah, you play until somebody score. That's what made it fun. They got a zombie runner, which means the game, that means baseball is dead. You know what I'm saying? Because zombies is dead, so the sport is dead. They got the zombies. boy, you can't make this. Just like the NFL got rid of sudden death, Both teams get a chance to score? What? See? Okay. So how you going to keep statistics today to match statistics in the past when they playing a different game? So all the statistics before those changes, they're no good. That means all the statistics are no good. Same in the NBA. All the East against West statistics no good once you have Team LeBron against Team Curry, Team Durant against Team LeBron. So all the East West statistics is no more good. Unbelievable. For the next generation come up and really think that's how it go. That's why we've been saying in the contracts, it's not sports, it's called entertainment. And the contracts say that they have the right to determine the outcome of the event. They have a right to determine the outcome of baseball, basketball, and football. Boxing and hockey too, probably, I'm sure, and soccer. In the contract, they're not considered sporting businesses. They're considered entertainment businesses. And the team owners have the right to determine the outcome of the entertainment that you're watching. It's not even professionally considered sports. It's considered entertainment in the contracts. In other words, it's just to take your damn money, come get them your money, watch that shit, buy that expensive food and buy that stuff and take your ass home. Because what is it for then? It's for to take your money. If it ain't really sports, if it's entertainment, it's like you going to goddamn movies or something. Take your money. All they want to do is take your money. Ain't no way I'll take my grandson to see that shit. We ain't going to that. Why would I take my grandson to see fake sports? I ain't know none of that, Troy. I ain't know none of that. And if I do a live on it, I'll come up missing, be somewhere stinking. Facts. If I do a live on that, I'll disappear. I'll walk outside, somebody pull up in a van and throw a croaker sack over my head and pull me into a van. And nobody seen nothing. I just been missing. That'd be the end of that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't know I was going to find all that out. Boy, oh boy. That's why I don't be watching it. The boxing, you see how phony the boxing be? You see the fight with Floyd? Javante, he got some in his eye after he was getting whooped out there. You can't take none of this stuff serious, man. That's crazy. I learned something tonight. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It don't make no sense to get your emotions in that. It ain't even real. No wonder they losing money. I was wondering, why is the NBA losing money? Why is everybody losing? Oh, because the fans know. Tyson gonna fight Floyd Mayweather. Check this out. You know why these companies is hurting too? Social media. It used to be a time something happened and we didn't have no way to spread it. But I tell you, what y'all just told me, you know how many people know that already because of TikTok and Instagram? A lot of people know that. A lot of people know that already. Yeah, the clause says for entertainment purposes only. And Goshen. A lot of people know that because of social media. They're going to do something about social media because people know too much on social media. People know too much because I know they demonetized me for a whole year and never told me why. I kept saying why. They didn't know. They never told me what I did. They just demonetized me. I kept asking. And finally somebody said, Pharaoh, it's nothing that you did on a particular video. It's your whole channel. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. They said it was. I don't know what video. What did I say? Said you didn't say. It's nothing you said specific. It's you. It's your whole. That's what they finally somebody at YouTube told me. They're like, it's nothing you did in particular. It's you. It's your whole thing. That's what they told me. They didn't tell me when the demonetization was going to end or nothing. They just demonetized it just out of nowhere. And I kept asking. And they said, it wasn't nothing. It's me. It's my whole thing. I said, okay, cool. I can live with that. I get it. It was like, no, it's not no video, Pharaoh. It's you. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. They said, you didn't do nothing. It's you. It's you. It's your whole, it's you. It's not no video. Okay. There. So now we told you. I was like, oh, okay. Uh, I don't know if I can fix me, but we gonna see. So they got me back monetized. I don't know, and then it knocked me all the way down. I swear to God, it knocked my earnings all the way down, and now my uh people they don't get no notices I'm going live or nothing. I'm telling you, over here say 62 people. This would be like 1,000 some people. I think they took me out the algorithm and everything. I'm telling you. If I want to get an algorithm, I got to do like what everybody else doing. Don't look like I'm going to get back in the algorithm. Hell, if I want to be a sellout, yeah, they shadow ban me. If I want to be a sellout, hell, I go get a job. Yeah, they shadow ban me. Nobody, man, I almost got 50,000 subscribers. They not getting no notifications. They got to probably go search me to find me. I ain't popping up nowhere. They bogus because I'm the one built their ass. I helped build their ass. I need to go to the YouTube office and say, boy, I was here doing this before anybody live, before they even called it live streaming. I was live streaming. Y'all bogus. I need to go out to their office. You can shadow me, but don't ban me. Just shadow me. Yeah, that. The hell's y'all doing? I got to go holler at them anyway. They need to come up with another YouTube for the stuff on the edge and get their dollar, get their money. They're gonna get money. They're just gonna get different advertisements. Get the different advertising money. YouTube, what y'all doing? Y'all need to get us YouTube X and let it rip. Long as they ain't talking about doing nothing to children or unaliving nobody, they need to get YouTube X, or YouTube Dark or YouTube Special or something, and let it rip. They slow. Get one where we can wild out. You know what I'm saying? And get your money. If they got OnlyFans, what the hell is YouTube waiting on? Get one where you sign up. Hey, when you watch this, anything go over here. Sign and say you agree with whatever you see. And if you see something that you don't like, then just log off and just go back to regular YouTube. Yeah, YouTube Plus or something. Let it rip. Get the bag. They losing money. Just give distinct. You can't say all this stuff, too much bad stuff about the government because the government regulate us. You can't do nothing that's pushing no type of violence. But everything else, curse words and all that, let it rip. They already said, if you watch this, it's going to be pure, a lot of cursing and everything. You agree. Hey, if you want our advertisers, this is what come with this. If you want to advertise, the advertiser's going to go for it. They're going to be like, we don't give a damn what they say. We not advertising them. We advertising us. We ain't got nothing to do with what they saying. And get their money. They lose their money. They lose their money. I don't know how you're going to regulate adults. You know what I'm saying? Where's the adult content? We ain't baby. We ain't no kids. We grown. I need to go down to their office. I think they got a Google headquarters here. I need to take my ass down there and talk to somebody. I help them put it together. Come on, man. What is we doing? Y'all competing with TV now. TV got everything over there. If y'all want to keep beating TV, if YouTube want to keep beating TV, they're gonna have to open it up. Because if they got too many restrictions and TV open it up, everybody gonna go back to cable TV. They're gonna lose all they. They're gonna mess around that Patreon, put them out the game. I'm telling you. Somebody gonna do it if YouTube don't do it. And I remember MySpace was popping. I remember Facebook was popping. I remember Twitter was popping. And they dropped the ball and let YouTube do it. You know what I'm saying? So what is they doing? Oh, so they got YouTube apps with all type of stuff. All right, well, they need to open it up. They need to open up and get some money for somebody to come take their bag. Anyway, a lot of my stuff is on Patreon. Go to my Patreon. Patreon that Pharaoh said that. Patreon, I got a lot of my stuff on Patreon. I downloaded all them videos and put them on my hard drive. Now I'm uploading them on Patreon. Them same videos. First, I was deleting them, trying to clean them. I said, I shouldn't have deleted nothing. I downloaded all of them and put them on my Patreon. Oh, y'all don't want to show them? All right, go to Patreon and see them. Go to Patreon. That's why, I'm putting everything up there I did. It's over there. I don't know what I said, but whatever I said it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't control what I say when I'm on here talking to the audience. We might go anywhere. We might start driving down Wentworth. Somebody asks me a question. We might turn on state. We might not never get back to Whitworth. You know what I'm saying? We might travel state all the way to a whole new city. Next thing I look up, we ain't only on a different street. We in Indianapolis. We started out in Chicago. They're like, what the hell is he talking about? The title say Chicago. I log in, he in Indianapolis. What the hell? You gotta watch it from the beginning. You'll see us make them turns. You'll see how we got here. It was a smooth transition. You just gotta go see it. My daughter want me to just do a subject, log off, do a subject, log off to get the money. That's what she said I'm losing money because I'm just supposed to do a subject, talk for 30 minutes, log off, do another one, 30 minutes. I don't want to do that. That ain't how I started doing it, so why should I do it like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do no cornball stuff. I want to do it the way I do it. I don't want to just turn it into, oh, let me see how much money I can make. I think that cheat my audience. I could. Look, I've been over here 2 hours. I could have did 2 live streams. So what I do now, I do got an audience only want to see the subject matter. I'll go chop this down at the subject matter, and I'm going to put this whole live on Patreon. So if you want to go back and see this whole thing, it'll be on Patreon. And over here, it's only going to be talking about Rori. I get 2 for 1. That's what we're doing. And make sure you go check out Black on Black Sports. Black on Black Sports is popping. Trust me when I'm telling you. Victory. Arthur Lee Shell Jr. was born November 26, 1946. He was an American professional football player and coach. He played as an offensive tackle in the American Football League and later in the National Football League for the Oakland Raiders and also when they became the Los Angeles Raiders.